Happy New Year. We could say Happy New Year all month of January, all the way up through the middle of February, right? Because not only are we celebrating the calendar New Year, we're celebrating Chinese New Year. And this year is the year of the dragon. I have my little buddy here. Dragon years are powerful. We've just been in a year of the hare or the rabbit, sometimes called the year of the cat. And it's much more of a gentle but maybe slightly chaotic, maybe, planning one way and something else happens kind of year. Dragon energy is so different. We're going to be in a wood dragon year, which means that if you felt like the energy has been about settling, relaxing, making it really hard to make forward progress, Dragon year is different. It is all about go for it, progress, innovations, power, leadership. And I'm hoping this is the year that you step into all of those magnificent qualities of what you've wanted to cultivate. Even if you don't see yourself as being an innovator or a leader, if you've been feeling challenged on making changes or having the life you want, this could be the year. But here's the thing. We want to be ready for it. We want to go into it dropping the baggage of the past so that we're ready for this exciting, fast-moving innovation of the future. You might have seen I'm offering a program, a soul coaching online group that is all about welcoming in the year of the dragon. And you might be asking, I don't know what soul coaching is, so I don't know that I need that. Well, let me tell you a little bit about soul coaching. Soul coaching was created by Denise Lynn, and this was the book that she wrote on soul coaching. And it is in this book, it is a 28-day program, so 4 weeks, and then it culminate, I don't know, that's not the right word, culminates with a quest, a vision quest that you lead yourself on. And whenever Denise wrote this book back in 2003, she also began training soul coaching practitioners. And I was super lucky to be in one of those very first classes that was trained. And so I've been working with soul coaching with people for the past, 20 years now, going to be 21 years. And so I know how powerful soul coaching is. Number one, the year that I took soul coaching, I ended up losing a lot of physical weight. And the reason why is not because this is not a diet program, but it is a program about recognizing your patterns and your habits. And I was a bit of an emotional eater. And so when I learned how to look at what I was doing emotionally, and looking at things a different way and dropping some of those habits, it allowed me to stop eating to make myself happy, right? It allowed me to find joy in other ways. So that was one of the first things that I got out of soul coaching. And then what I started to do was I worked with soul coaching techniques with a lot of my feng shui clients. The basis of soul coaching is the soul loves the truth. I don't know if it has that on the cover, but that's kind of the theme word of it. And so what happens is when we are not living our truth, or we're not even telling ourselves the truth, we tend to be stifling a lot of our joy. And so by working with soul coaching techniques, it allows you to listen to your own soul's wisdom, your own inner voice, your own wise self, and know and connect with why you are here, right? Your unique gifts, talents, and abilities, and why you're here, and are you using them? And discovering even if you were here because you wanted to experience the power of leadership, like that's one of the things you wanted, your soul wants to, then what are you doing to cultivate leadership? Or what are you doing to experience joy? All of these things are a part of what we do in soul coaching. The program itself is set up where we begin by creating intention. And sometimes it's not like I have the intention of I need to drop this problem, because we don't know what the problem might be yet. But what we do know is we do know how we want our life to be different. If you are tired every day and find yourself standing in front of the refrigerator at 9 p.m., seeing what you can shove in your mouth, then maybe what you know that you want to be different is that you have different habits at 9 p.m. and you are not standing in front of the refrigerator, bathed in refrigerator light, seeing what you can snack on, right? That as a result, your body will be healthier. So you might go, my end result is I want my body to be healthier, and that's a habit I know I want to break. But we might be diving into why you have that habit. So first, we set those intentions of what we want our life to be differently. And then we go through each week, and each week has a different theme. And those themes are oriented around the 4 elements that most Native cultures look at as powerful in the world. We work with air, water, fire, and earth. Each one of those things inspires us differently. For example, the element of air is all about connecting with thoughts, ideas. It deals with kind of a mental aspect of our lives. So whether it's your dreams or whether it's your to-do list. And we kind of analyze our lives in that week. Water Week is connected to our emotions. And so during Water Week, we kind of look at whatever our target area is that we are of life that we want changes in, kind of look at those emotional triggers that might have come from the past, or patterns or self-limiting beliefs. And once we find them, then the 3rd week of fire, we take action. We face those fears because sometimes we have those patterns because emotionally there was something about that that caused us a fear. So that's why we created this pattern. So that 3rd week is all about how do we break patterns? And maybe we don't face the big ones, but we practice breaking little ones, little patterns, getting out of a rut. So that on the 4th week, we are ready to create more structure. We're in that earth element, nurturing our body, taking care of our body, our physical environment. How can we set up the structure for this new life? And then once we've done all of this work, the 5th week, which is kind of the 6th week since we've had the 1st week of preparing, but that next week is about going on a quest. And of course, many times you might think, a quest, oh, I don't have a week to go into nature. You don't have to have a week to go into nature. Now that you've done the program, you've cleared away a lot of the cobwebs and blockages, and you're much more in tune to listening to that wisdom from within, or from your guides or angels or mentors. And so we'll talk about how you can set up a way to quest, maybe in your home, in your backyard, or if you do want to make it a bigger quest where you go out somewhere. All of them can give you valuable information. And then we come back together, we celebrate, and we take a step to dream about our future year. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about you being a part of this program. And I wanted to do this little video because I thought, well, maybe you don't know what soul coaching is, so you don't know that it could be a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Yes, you could buy the Soul Coaching Group book and take yourself on this journey. Denise also has another book that's called Unlock the Secret Messages of Your Body, which is all about tuning into your body. In the group that I'm going to be leading for Welcome the Year of the Dragon, it is this soul coaching program that we're going to work with. And yes, you could buy the book. And if you're really good at keeping yourself disciplined in doing work every day, and that could work fine for you. I find over the years that what makes this powerful as a group program is that you're getting that constant nudge from me on a daily basis as we're going through the 28 days of this is the affirmation for today. These are the exercises for the day. This is a story around the process of the day. And we'll also have an email group so that everybody in the group can share what came up for them that day, what successes they had, maybe what challenge they faced, and we can help each other by cheering each other on. Group energy is powerful because even on the days where you don't have time to do it, somebody else is doing it and we're all in that group together and we are making progress. We also will have weekly live Zoom sessions where I talk about the element of the week or the processes of the week. It also gives you that opportunity to share what happened for you the previous week. And again, the power of community is so important. You'll also have a lot of resources that you don't have when you just have the book. I will be sharing meditations for every day of the 28-day program that were created by Denise Linn and in her voice, right? You'll be listening to Denise Linn meditations on these days. And there's also other little worksheets and items that supplement your journey on this. I want it to be successful for you. So if you're interested, check out the link. I'm not sure where it is, but it probably is in the information below here. And don't delay. The program starts on the week of January 14th. So January 13th is the last day to register. That being said, if you're watching this and it is after January 13th, by a day or so, you know what? You probably still hop in if there's room. If you're watching this in the future, because it is out on the internet, and you're like, oh my God, I would really like to do this. I also do this program with people privately. So if you feel like this would be a powerful thing for you, please get in touch with me. I would love to work with you to welcome in this wonderful year of the dragon. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.